All the Bible verses about committing adultery. Matthew 5, 27-28. 27 You have heard that it was said, You shall not commit adultery. 26. 28 But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Galatians 5, 19. 19 The acts of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity, and debauchery. 1 Corinthians 6, 9. 9 Or do you not know that wrongdoers will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived, neither the sexually immoral nor idolaters nor adulterers nor men who have sex with men. 16. Luke 16, 18. 18 Anyone who divorces his wife and marries another woman commits adultery, and the man who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Matthew 5, 28. 28 But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. 1 Corinthians 7, 11. 11 But if she does, she must remain unmarried or else be reconciled to her husband. And a husband must not divorce his wife. Hebrews 13, 4. For marriage should be honored by all, and the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and all the sexually immoral. Leviticus 20, 13. 13 If a man has sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. They are to be put to death, their blood will be on their own heads. Leviticus 20, 10. 10 If a man commits adultery with another man's wife with the wife of his neighbor, both the adulterer and the adulteress are to be put to death. 1 Corinthians 7, 2. 2 But since sexual immorality is occurring, each man should have sexual relations with his own wife, and each woman with her own husband. Matthew 19, 3-9. 3 Some Pharisees came to him to test him. They asked, Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason? 4 Haven't you read, he replied, that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female? 73. 5 And said, For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. 74. 6 So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate. 7 Why then, they asked, did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away? 8 Jesus replied, Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard. But it was not this way from the beginning. 9 I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman commits adultery. 1 Corinthians 6, 18. 18 Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside the body, but whoever sins sexually, sins against their own body. Matthew 5, 32. 32 But I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, makes her the victim of adultery, and anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Matthew 19, 9. 9 I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman commits adultery.